Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to another day of Animal Crossing. I hope you're all doing pretty wonderful. Today is pretty good. I took a nap. I wanted to go to sleep, right? It was like 6 p.m. and I was like, I want to go to sleep. Right? I drank my warm glass of milk, ate my cookie, kissed my dog, punched my mom, and snapped my little brother's neck. You know how it goes, right? And I went to go lay downstairs, but it's so cold. It's so cold here. We're now getting below freezing again, and we have heavy wind, which makes the wind chill be insane, right? It's usually the wind. It's usually never just the weather being like, "Oh yeah, it's 26 degrees." Right? You wear a jacket. Oh my god. So loud. You wear a jacket and that's about it. But oh my goodness. It was so cold and my dog came downstairs crying. She was like, "Bro, no one gave me water before I woke up, brother. Give me some water." Let's see. Yeah, Melty has been playing Pokemon. I am assuming she got Pokemon home. Um what is it? Pokemon the Pokemon home thing like reset for me. It bought a whole ass new subscription, which I was fucking mad at. I was like my knuckles were white, but hey, you know, Trump bucks will be coming. We'll be getting a $600 stimulus, which is just literally just a slap in our face. Honestly, I'm not happy with it. You shouldn't be happy with it. Let them eat cake. You know how it goes. Let them eat cake. That was trending on the internet, and it's just pretty much that. Let them eat cake. This shit should have probably been like, if it was gonna be $600, it probably should have been like fucking bi-weekly. Honestly, if it was gonna be like that. But then you're like, oh yeah, 12K a month. Can you survive on that? You know, that's how much I made working. Right? Not 12K, 1.2K a month. That's how much I made working, right? I made like, oh my god, like it's upsetting. It's upsetting seeing everything happen. Look at the little CJ, a little cutie. So the game will actually be closing pretty soon. So the shop. So I want to go buy some more pine trees. And I'm gonna time travel to make sure they're alive, right? Make sure that they're alive and well. Because Christmas is actually in a couple days. A lot of people, you know, it's kind of interesting. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, like, because of religion, some people celebrate Christmas on different days. If I'm not mistaken. I'm trying to think about it. Like, my father, who's Catholic, he celebrated on the 24th. And my family, who is, well, you know, it all goes from, like, the father, right? The father is a leading figure, in my family, right? And my grandfather was Lutheran, and I think we celebrated on the 25th, the day of, the morning of, but we would get presents out on the 24th, right? For the little kids, because they couldn't wait too long, right? You know the energy, you're like, what the fuck did I get? What the fuck did I get, right? You get the little cutie kids with the high energy, going like, God damn, brother, what did I get? I'm very sure we all experienced that as a younger kid. Even with me, not with like the best, like wealthy background. I experienced that. I still have like a really good memory of. I remember we were balling like crazy. We had money, and one of the. Oh God, how do I say this? Well, let me grow it right here. It's kind of scuffed, but hey, whatever. We were balling like crazy. You know, my stepdad, Tony Montana. That's a nice way of saying drug dealer. He was popping off. Like, he was popping off. So much so that he was part of the major arrest in the town that arrested upwards to 50 plus people, which is kind of crazy. And then he disappeared, and then we lost our 2-story house with a furnished basement that had 6 rooms and 2 master bedrooms. Like, we were popping off for about like 3 years, brother. Like, that shit was like, it was fucking something else. I'm gonna be honest with you, it was something else. I wish I was older so I could appreciate that. All I remember is that I got my room stolen. And that's all I remember, and I was pissed. I got my room stolen by a fucking old lady. As in they moved her in there and kicked me out of my room, and she would piss in my bed. I fucking hated that bitch. Everyone loved her, right? But I fucking hated that bitch. Like, I would tell this story way back when, in my early days of YouTube. It was that, like, I didn't fucking like her. Everyone liked her, right? But she was mean to me. And I remember when she passed away and I had to go to, like, her funeral, and I was like 7 or 8? No, I think I was 9, right? And I remember, like, standing there, and I was, like, happy that she was gone, because I could have my room back. And then shortly after, we lost the house, right? Because, you know, he got locked up. I remember that vividly, right? And I also remember a lot of my family being very sad, because they really, really liked her. And, like, she was never nice to me. So as, like, a little kid who doesn't have, like, the, you know, like, the whole thing for death, I was just like, man, I don't even want to be here. This is fucking boring. Whatever it is. And I remember I had a moment with my grandfather. He was there also, and he was like, all you have to do is just be respectful and pay your respects, right? Because he knew I didn't like her. And he was like, that's all you have to do is, like, don't say anything, don't be disrespectful, don't do anything along those lines, just, just stand and be quiet. And I was like, alright. Stand up and stand by. You know how it goes. Usually don't tell stories like this, but I don't know, man. It was fucking weird. It was weird. Obviously, it's inherently disrespectful. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. Plantaroo these. Can I get these out of the way? Hopefully I don't rip up a sapling. If I do, I'm gonna be very sad. Oh man, I can't wait for that Genshin Impact update. I'm gonna be so happy. I'm gonna be so elated. I love when content drops happen for it because the game's so good, right? The combat is not finished. I feel like it's not done, right? And with this Zhongli causing the Geo, to be leveled up, right? I feel like that is like a true statement within itself, right? That it's not done and it's almost there, with the Geo resonance being buffed. And you're like, Luna, what's Geo resonance? It just pretty much means if you have 2 of a specific type on your team, it gives you a buff that is iconic to the element that you are playing as. Fire is known as the best damage dealing, so they get good damage dealing, right? They get a 25% increase to attack, if I'm not mistaken, which is insane. Fucking-sane. And then they also get like a, I think, like, when water is on them, it doesn't affect them as much, which is like so fucking lame, to be completely honest with you. That shit's so lame. And they fixed Geo. Just because they fixed Geo, and they did a whole bunch of stuff to that. Hopefully it sticks. I don't know if it's gonna stick or not, but I don't know, man. I'm excited for it. I love when content drops happen because I just love the game. I love it. I'm a simp for it. It's wonderful. What's kind of interesting, I always find it interesting because a lot of people compare it to other gachas, and this is kind of like the first gacha of its kind. I think there's going to be another one like this that comes out. I think it's called Blue Connect. I may be completely wrong. I may be thinking of Illusion Connect, which I see ads for it constantly. Hey there. What are you doing? What are you doing? You think if I gave her a pumpkin, she'd take it? Nice to see you, Luna. You're looking perfect as ever. Here it is. Here's a pumpkin, babe. Sweatshirt? Nice. I appreciate it. I was thinking... I wasn't thinking. I forgot what I was gonna say. I lost track of what I was gonna say. I don't know what I was thinking. Sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. Because I'm not thinking. I completely forgot what I was gonna say. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't recall what I was saying. It was something about the Genshin. I love when the content drops. Oh yeah, there's a lot of people comparing Genshin Impact to a lot of the other gacha games due to the lack of events, which, you know what, I'm going to be 100% with you. I agree. I agree with the whole concept that there is a lack of events in Genshin. I will say recently there have been a decent amount, and I have been somewhat happy with them. You know, they're trying to figure out what they can do with their gameplay. They're gonna have to get creative, and I can say the Uber Eats event, which is you deliver food and you're like, don't take damage, you can't run, or like they'll give you stipulations of what you can't do, right? And you have to work your way around the world, and find different paths you usually don't take. I think that's really, really good. To be honest with you, I really enjoyed that. I think that was like. I think that was pretty good. I know people were like pretty much being filtered by it. They were being bullied by it. And I find it absolutely hilarious that they were being bullied by this event. And they were just completely like shutting it down and like not even ever trying for it, which I find hilarious. But no, this is like the first game of its kind where it's like this just kind of big quote-unquote AAA type of game where, you know, you don't have PNG assets and text, right? You're not making the numbers run correctly for, you know, PNG units who may have like a kind of like, you know, like FGO. Honestly, FGO looks like shit. I fucking hate it. Why the fuck don't they make that look better? Like, it looks like garbage. It's one of the reasons why I don't play it, and also, the gameplay reminds me of this game that I played way back when in school. And I'm like, oh my god, I don't like it. It's not enjoyable. But, no, there was this, you know, you're dealing with 3D assets, and you gotta make a whole fucking thing. To be able to, you gotta make a whole 3D asset to be able to do stuff in it, right? To do stuff in the game. And, I can see how difficult that can be, just doing that. And they're letting out content in 6 weeks, which is, one, kind of crazy that they're letting content out every 6 weeks, for a game like this, right? I can say this is probably closer to a live service game, something akin to like Destiny. I think it's more akin to that than anything else. And I don't know how Destiny does their stuff, to be completely honest with you. I don't know, like, I don't know what I'm saying is like talking out my ass, but I feel like there's a lot of things that just aren't done in Genshin, and that they're forcing it hard as fuck. Like, there's no 4 stars. There's no new 4 stars, right, in Genshin right now. 0. Like, 0 new 4 stars. For some reason, they decided not to add any new 4 stars into the game. for this content update, which I think isn't good because they need a steady stream of characters for people to try out, and they need new boosted characters to be able to, and like they have like a shit ton of characters. I don't know if they're gonna go every other patch. They're just going to not have. They're only gonna have new 5 stars and no new 4 stars. Like I don't understand that. Because we're getting reruns of units that we've already had in banners prior, just a different combination. So I don't know what's happening with that. They ran through all the 4 stars. And I am, oh god, dude, I'm so apprehensive. I don't know if they're going to do that. I would be upset if they did that, where it'd be like, oh, you know, because there's all these leaks, and there's like 12 characters on fucking block, right? And they build out an entire story arc, and they have all these characters interact, and which is amazing. I love that. That's the best thing about like gacha games. You see characters interact with one another. You know, this character likes eating blue crayons, so oh, fuck it, explode. This character likes eating blue crayons, so you want them to see them talk with someone who eats red crayons, right? That's just like one of the major appeals of gacha games. You got your favorites doing things, and I don't know, man. I don't know. I hope they don't do it this whole bi-weekly shit. That's gonna be upsetting. I mean, excuse me, bi-patch late. Yes, my patch is very bi. What do I do to fix that? Well, to tell you. And then explain it to me like Jeff Goldblum would. That'd be very interesting. So. And they don't even have like all the elements in the game. They don't even have Dendro. Dendro is supposed to be an element in the game that they're supposed to have, and they don't even have it. It's listed. You see Dendro characters. They aren't doing you like a Dendro character was leaked. It's a lolly, right? People are like super soaked at that. They're like, oh fuck yeah, lolly. You already know how it goes. I'm cool. Hun. Luna, I don't suppose you like to buy my lovely suit of lights? How much? The fuck is this? What is this? Is this gonna be a meme item? A suit of lights. Oh my god. This doesn't look like a suit of lights. I hate this. I'm going to go back to wearing my hose suit. Hose mad. Hose mad. Yeah, yeah. Wait, did that suit of light take off my pants? How dare you? Put on my queer pants. The pretty girl in the cardigan. And I really hope I can meet her, yeah. Alright, let's see. So that's good. I am currently eating French onion soup. Shout out to my brother and my brother and my brother and me. Let's see. Why is it that every time I play, I feel like they log off purposely when I play? I always feel that. I always feel that. I don't know why. Like I'm just like I feel like I'm in a version. I don't know. I always have this feeling that they hate me. I don't know why. I always had this feeling. The feeling in my brain, bruv. It's in my fucking brain, bruv. That they despise me, yeah? Earlier today, I told my brother, I was like, I'm going to be making, like, potato tacos. I was like, do you want any? And usually he goes like, ew, no, I don't want to eat that shit. Which is pretty much I make mashed potato tacos. And I just fill it with a whole bunch of spices and stuff. And, you know, you put it in a tortilla and then you fry it. He's like, ew, no. He was like, no, I'm going to do it like Taco Bell. I'm going to, oh, look at that. Look how heavy this snow is. That's pretty good. I was like, no, I'm gonna do it like Taco Bell, where, you know, you cut them up into like small little cubes and then you boil them for a bit so they stay fluffy, and then you just blast them in a fucking oven, right? You cover them in oil and spices, and you blast them in the oven. And I was like, do you want that? And he's like, yeah, that sounds cool. I was like, I really want to eat it. And then he came into my room and he looked at it because he thought it was going to be nasty. Every time I make something potato-based, he fucking hates it. I don't really understand. I don't really, it's fucking weird. But I ended up making it, and and I ate it with tortillas to help fill me up, right? I didn't make a lot. I put cheese and stuff on it. I put stuff on it, right? It was supposed to be the filler, and the tortilla was supposed to be the thing that makes it go in my mouth. And, oh my god, it looks so beautiful here. Oh my goodness. Doesn't this look so beautiful? Oh my god, just like this light blue. It's like you're really outside in the snow. You know how it's really light outside when it's snowing and it's nighttime and it's reflecting the moonlight? This is so gorgeous. I love this. And I think he just ate it as if I made fried potatoes. Fucking weirdo. He was probably still hungry too. He's like, I don't understand it. I'm hungry still. I'm hungry still. It's like, no shit, you're hungry still, brother. You didn't eat it with anything else. Yeah, he does weird shit. Like, he'll eat like a whole thing of like chicken nuggets. Right? I'm like, eat it with something else. Eat it with something else, please. Eat it with something. Drink it. Eat something with it. Please, because you're overeating on one specific thing. You need multiple things that will fill your stomach. He's like, no. No. Like, he'll refuse to eat bread when we eat meat, and then he'll just overeat on meat, and then he'll feel like shit. Come on, brother. You know how this goes. Hello, anyone here? Hey, nice to meet you. Hi. Oh, he's sleeping. Don't worry about that. Angus. Angus really has all my loves, but yet he really isn't my love. Is that weird? Did I just friend zone Angus? Is that what friend zoning is? I can't force myself to love him if I don't have any feelings for him. So now I understand. Now I understand. That usually is bad feels when you get friend zone. I guess you can say, quote unquote, friend zone. Right? People say there's no such thing as friend zone. Oh well, you got poop on your head. It's the latest. Look at you dressed all warm and toasty for the season, Starlight. I think I feel cozier just being near your faux shearling coat. I'm gonna buy her one. God, I'm gonna buy her one. Oh my god, I'm gonna buy her one. Chat, I'm gonna buy her one, chat. Oh my god, chat. This is so weird. You know what's kind of interesting? Let's see, faux. It would be faux. We'll be besties. There's like a moment where I feel like for every dude when they're younger, right? And you're like, not me, sweaty. Not me. I would never do that, sweaty. Like, okay, all right, understandable. Understandable. I get it. Shut the fuck up. There's like a moment where like a guy goes through a phase where he's like insanely homophobic and feels like they just hate women. Do you understand? Like a teenager, right? There's a moment where like your hormones are so crazy, you just fucking lash out on absolutely everything, right? I don't know, I feel like that's a thing. I feel like that's a thing for like a lot of people who don't have the right setup morally, right? I don't know. I feel that was a thing. I never really hated women, but I know I was like insanely homophobic when I was younger, which is kind of weird. I remember like I was about to get into a fight with a guy, because of it. I remember I went to a Great Clips, and we went to go get my friend. I was being like a fucking weird YouTube guy. I made YouTube videos as a teenager. I got a camera and all this stuff, and like it was a thing that I did, and I don't remember being fucking weird. I remember, I recall, you know, how many times he's gonna say, I recall, I remember, I think, I believe that, therefore I am, and it's okay, I'm just trying to remember the memory correct, thinking about it in my head. Let's see, oh, they're all dead. Where's the other one at, huh? How about that? Where's the other one at? They're all dead. They don't know I killed them. I'm sorry. Luna told the story. No, I'm sorry. Alright. When I was younger, I used to film a whole bunch of stuff, and we would film a whole bunch of things related to like just weird vlogs of us just saying dumb shit. I have tons of videos of it. I don't remember what it was called, but I remember we had like 10 to 8 episodes, if I'm not mistaken, of it. And it was just me and my friend. It was me, and then it would be my friends, and then it would be like another guy, my friend. I remember he said something inherently racist, and I didn't really think anything of it because I thought it was funny. Because like shit, it's true. There's a hallway. There was a hallway in high school that just no white people went to. It was all the Hispanics and the blacks in the school that would go there. The blacks, the beamers, right? They would all go to that specific hallway, and it was a literature hallway. And I found it funny because he would. What was his joke? He's like, oh, I would go through the hallway, and he did it like a fucking comedian. Like, I would go through the hallway, and I would feel my pocket, and you know, check the back of my neck, and you know, check my size to make sure I wasn't shanked and robbed. Oh my god, I remember that. Holy shit! And I remember putting it out. Oh my god, and like. I was like, oh yeah, it was like edgy fun. This is like, I didn't think it was edgy. It was just something that I found funny as like a younger teenager. And I remember putting it out, and like he said a teacher's name, and like, oh, like a fucking shit show happened because of it. Because we used one of the teacher's identities, full name with this thing, and the teacher got in trouble, and like the fucking doctor that makes a whole bunch of money doing fucking nothing talked to us. I forgot his name. The Super Nintendo. The fucking idiot, dumb bitch. Oh my god, I remember her like, if you ever post anything on that YouTube channel that degrades our skill, you will not be graduating. Oh my god, I remember that. And like, I was like in such a hard stance way back when. I was just like, no, I'm not removing it. I'm keeping it. Get over it. You guys can't control what I do out of school. You know, I can post whatever I want, no matter what. You know. And then they tried to like take down the video because I used the teacher's name, and so I censored it. I censored the teacher's name, right? And I just I like muted it, right? But I ended up putting it in such a way that you knew who the teacher was, regardless. Yeah, I was a little shitter, dude. I was a little fucking shitter. And posted it up, still, with like a little thing that was like a call out to like the superintendent. Like we were fucking like, I was an edgy, angry boy. Like, I did not like people challenge me on my creativity. Like, I thought I was doing something, right? And I don't know where I got that from. Oh, that channel caused nothing but problems. I remember there was a girl that I was dating on and off. Technically, we weren't dating for like 2 or 3 years, but she purposely became friends with people that I wanted to date, So they couldn't do the friend code. They could do the friend code thing. I remember that being a thing. I remember that being one major thing where I was just like, fuck women, dude. I remember that being a thing, and I was like, no, I fucking hate women. God damn it, I fucking hate women. Right? I remember that. I remember that greatly. Dude, did you see that pop up? What the fuck? I remember that being a major thing. And she would always just kind of like try to fucking cuck me constantly because I didn't want to be with her. But yet she would just be around constantly, and I was like, no. She was mentally ill. I could definitely tell you that she was mentally ill. I remember she would blow up my phone. What is going on? What's going on? At first, I was just like, what are you doing? Please stop. I'm sleeping. And then after the fact, I would just be an asshole to her to try to get her to leave and pretty much push her over the edge more. I see that now as an adult, as a teenager. I was just like, get this fucking bitch away from me. And I remember she ripped my literary final and I got an A+ for it. It was pretty sick. I got her to do that. It was pretty awesome. Sussa boy time. Cool slogan. I'm pretty sure everyone would be saying pretty cool. You don't seem convinced. Well, maybe I have a better slogan and put it. Alright, you son of a bitch. You fucking bastard. You little son of a gun. You little fucking. Oh. If only my head was a little bigger. You know what? It seems like your head's big enough, little Charlie Chaplin, little son of a bitch. God, there were so many things from that YouTube channel way back when. Like, I remember my family found it, and they were disappointed in me. They're like, you don't talk the way you do in front of us. I was like, yeah, no shit. You talk different in front of your fucking friends, too. Damn. What the fuck? I hated that they got on my case about that. Like, you talk differently. You're not a same person. You're making yourself be someone you're not. And I'm like, bitch, that is me. Like, you guys don't... Like... No one talks to me. No one ever asks what I like or anything along those lines. Like, no one fucking knows me, bro. It was a big part of me developing whatever it may be. I remember that. I also remember, oh yeah, going on that girl. I remember she posted my address and phone number and shit, and I remember getting death threats from her friends because I wanted to be the better man, brother, and I told her that I did not want to. I didn't want to see her anymore, and that I am dating someone else now. You know, we weren't dating at all during that time, but I was just like, I want to be respectful to you because I know you think this is something, but it's not, because we weren't. And I was just like, me and Crystal are dating, and I wanted to let you know in person, and that what you're doing with me and trying to like have me date you, right? Like, I want it to end. I want it to be done. I want to be done with you. Yeah, she didn't take that very lightly, and she beat my ass. And I almost went to jail for 6 years. It was wonderful. It was amazing. Let's see. I would love to give her a snowflake. I don't think she will ever have one. What a super being. I want to chat. I built a snow person that's cold to the touch, but it's so fluffy and absorbs. I just want to hug it. I want to hug you. I want to give you hugs and kisses. I love you. I love you. Yeah, body. Oh my goodness. God, that YouTube channel brought so much shit. Dude, I remember these guys came over to my house. They're like, hey, yeah, is Luna here? And my mom, knowing I never have anyone over, she's like, no. No. He's not. She fucking saved me. Because they were gonna come into my house and beat my ass in my house. Like, what the fuck is that? They were gonna... Oh, God. Dude, there's so much dumb shit from that YouTube channel. Oh my God, my dog just came upstairs and she's just crying loud as fuck at the door. Dude, her crying, dude, hearing a dog cry like that, dude, this shit makes me want to fall up my face, bro. Dude, this shit makes me fall up my fucking face, bro. Dude, this gives me like the gutter, like her, the way she's crying right now is like she's dying. And it's because she can't get in the room. And so I'm gonna tell her, do not go lay down, because I'm not gonna give her what she wants. And it like reminds me of like, oh my god, like a little kid crying. Like you're like, oh, I'm gonna beat this kid's ass. Ooh, look at that's a new flavor. Nice, a new flavor. Dude, the balloons are like amazing for my soft serve boy. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. They're fucking amazing. Yellow. Not vanilla, but yellow. But we're about done for today, everyone. Have a wonderful world. My name's Luna. As always, this is a wild world we live in.